Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Daiblos core or cross core video, and we're going to take a look at the equipment system in this game and tell you how it works, because it definitely has a lot of nuances that I haven't really seen in a lot of other games. So whether you are a brand new player to Daiblos core or you've been playing for a while and you're just struggling with the fact that it's not in English, this should definitely help you out. So I'm going to talk about where you can get the equipment, what a lot of the types of equipment do, how you can upgrade them, and just generally how things work. So let's go ahead and go into my list of units here, and we'll go to my Noctilucent, our Mecha Bunny Girl here, and you can see I have the equipment over here on the right hand side. So if I just tap kind of in the empty space next to it, that will take me into where I can equip different types of equipment. The equipment is actually called chips in this game. Of course, it's not in English anyway, but just so you know, these are chips. You're kind of like enhancing your mecha with different types of chips, I guess, is the idea. So there are 5 rarities. The last rarity is yellow. Before that, it is pink, blue, green, and white. You might upgrade your pink equipment a little bit, but mostly you want to save your upgrade resources for that yellow equipment. The yellow equipment has to be upgraded from the pink chips, okay? So as of now, at least, I haven't found any way to directly farm the yellow equipment, and I'll show you how to upgrade that a little bit later on. The other important thing to realize here is that there are 20 basic types of equipment or chips, okay? So you can see if we go back out here, I have this type of symbol here. This is the energy type of equipment. This also has energy type of equipment. This has the physical type of equipment. Here I have, I forget what these are called, but this is good for supporters. And you can see as I scroll through these, there are a lot of different types. And there are actually 20 different ones, and I don't even have all of them yet. But just keep that in mind that there are different types of equipment. And then each type has 5 different pieces to it. So you'll see there's 5 pieces of equipment. If I go back in here, there is a like left, right, up, down, and center piece there. Now, each one gives a different base stat. So this is universal across all types of equipment, whether it's like, you know, those different ones that I just showed you, they're all going to do the exact same base type, whether it's left, right, up, down, etc. So the upper gives attack, the lower gives maneuverability, the left gives HP, the right crit, and the center gives defense. And again, that will be the same no matter which type of equipment you have equipped to your unit. Now, they all have synergistic effects, so use the complete set instead of mixing them, okay? So in theory, I could put a totally different type of equipment on here, but I want these to all match the same set because I'm going to get a better effect. That effect will level up the more of that equipment you have set. So like if I click on this piece of equipment here, you can see this one is giving me 2 levels to that base type of stat. And we can see down here in this lower section what all the different stat buffs I'm getting from my equipment are. And here you can see for the set bonus stat, I am at level 7 of this, okay? But if I put on a different piece of equipment, it would give me a lower level. So you can see this particular one is contributing to 2 levels, this one's contributing 1 level to that, this one's contributing 1 level, etc. So just keep them the same type, you're going to get better overall effects rather than mixing up different types of equipment over there. Okay. The effect is different for each type. So if we click on this one here, this is specifically giving me a certain stat versus if I go to another unit that has a different type of equipment, this is going to give me a different type of basic stat down here. So, oops, let me click on... keep tapping on the wrong thing. This is going to give me another type of stat, okay? It just depends on what that is. In this case, this particular equipment gives me my crit rate increased. So I'm getting 15% crit on that particular stat. Okay, they also come with random stats. So notice here, this is the base stat that goes to that type of equipment, but then there are also 3 different substats down here, and these are random. So like if I click on the other one, you'll see that there are different stat lines here. Now, the pink ones will only give you 2 random stats. The yellow ones give you 3. That's the maximum. And then lower rarities, will give you 1 or 0 and so on. So this is definitely one piece of RNG in the game. So again, I'm seeing different stats here versus here versus here. These substats are going to change just depending on whatever piece of equipment I got, the game decided to give me. RNG gods can be brutal, so just keep that in mind as well. Now, chips can be leveled up all the way to 15. So you can see here I have 2 at 15. Let's see if I can get this last one that's currently at level 14 leveled up. All I need to do is tap on that piece of equipment, click on the yellow button here that says strengthen, and then I can manually choose different types of equipment. You can level this up with either specific leveling materials or other lower rarity pieces of equipment. So before we do that, let's actually go into a mission. So you can farm all these with this second category of farmable missions. And then the missions in here will give you a specific type of equipment. And then if I click on that, you can see it can also give me these leveling pieces of material, which will give more experience than just using actual pieces of equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and just quick battle this over here, and we'll go ahead and we'll use the B team just because I can get some more experience for them. I'm going to do this 6 times, and we'll see what I get. Oh, I leveled up. That's cool. And you can see for each thing, I did get actual equipment as well as some of those leveling materials. So now we'll go back to Noctilucent and I can tap on the equipment. And now with this button over here on the left, we'll just auto add some, and then I can level up to 15. Now keep in mind it also takes credits. You can see my credit value up there. That's just going to be the general currency you'd use for all kinds of different things. So just know that you can get low on that. Now if you're finding this helpful or interesting, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. It'll really help the channel out and help other people actually able to find this video as well. But okay, thank you for that. Let's go ahead and move on with the guide. Now to upgrade your pink chips to yellow chips, you need to go to your base down here, and then you just need to select the big building right in the center here. And then tap on the glowing blue area, then the plus symbol. Now I can select a chip that I want to upgrade. Now I'm currently trying to complete my set of energy equipment here. And if I click on this, I just need to choose which piece of equipment I want to upgrade. And then you can see that it will be upgraded to a yellow piece of equipment. But it also takes this piece of material down here with this green gear. You'll need 300 of these for each piece of equipment that you want to upgrade. So this is another bit of grindiness here because the piece of equipment that I will get won't necessarily stay the same. Now I selected a left piece of equipment, but I might get a lower piece of equipment or a center piece of equipment. So just keep that in mind. This can change. To get the green gear material, you can get that just from like doing random missions, general progression type of things, but you can also buy it from the friendship store. So going back to the base here, the store is going to be the building over here on the right. And then I'll tap on the blue area, and you can see I can buy 20 of these for one of those silver cubes. There we go. I can also go into some of my friends' stores and see if they're selling these as well. I can buy 40 more with 2 more cubes. And then let's go back. I still don't think I have enough to upgrade, but we'll just double check. Go back to the big center building. And we'll find that piece of equipment that I wanted to upgrade. And okay, yeah, I didn't pay attention to how much I had. I need like 200 more of these. So, and then in the next 4 hours, it would turn into that yellow piece of equipment. So, like I said, this is definitely the grindy part. But overall, farming equipment is going to be pretty easy until you start trying to get a complete set of all yellow equipment. That can definitely take a little while. All right, so now as far as which chips to use, it really just depends on the unit. Some do energy damage or physical damage, or they might be healers, and so they're going to want different things. But I will point out a few pieces of equipment that I think are really useful. Now, anything in the attack category, remember there's 20 different types of these, but any equipment in the attack category will be good for your DPS units. Particularly the deadly chip will do extra damage to enemies with HP under 40%. So definitely if you can get a good set of this, that's going to be good for pretty much any DPS that you have. And the cutting chip, which is really good, particularly for Lepus, our bunny girl here, because she has a high hit count. So any unit that has a high hit count, this is going to be really good because it has a chance on each instance of damage to deal additional true damage. So I'm currently also trying to farm a full set of that as well. Additionally, probably not quite as good as the ones I already mentioned, but you have your energy chip set. So if your unit does energy damage, this is going to be good. Or if your unit does physical damage, this set is going to be good because they just increase your energy or physical damage respectively by a set percentage no matter what happens. So they can also be pretty useful. All right, let me know if you have any questions on equipment, if there's anything I didn't cover about these chips, or if there's anything that you want to add. Definitely help out the community, sound off in the comments below. Don't forget to give a sub if you want to see more Daiblos core videos, as well as a lot of other gacha games and guides that I do as well. I stream on YouTube and Twitch regularly every week, and I'm actually streaming tonight, so I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.